All right, we're here with Tim Sheppard, winner of the 18th CDGA Senior Amateur Championship here at Briar Ridge Country Club after defeating Doug McCoy 5-4. Tim, how does it feel to win this championship?
Well, that's a good question. It really hasn't sunk in yet. I know that match play is a little different animal, and I know the first year I played in it, I didn't play very well in the finals, so I was pretty happy to play really solid today. My goal when I teed off was to make no bogeys, and I was able to do that, so pretty happy.
We had a lengthy delay after the match had finished 2 holes. What does a stoppage like that do to your mentality, and how did your game plan change after that break?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't think the game plan changed. You just try to prepare yourself for the wet conditions, the wind, and for me, I try to slow it down because my tendency is to get quick. And it gets wet and colder, I'll get quicker, and then that's when I don't hit it quite as solid. So I was just trying to stay in the moment and keep it slow.
You mentioned those wet conditions. What parts of your game allowed you to be successful today in those wet conditions? Well,
I think my length obviously is something that helps me tremendously in these things. I mean, I hit 3-wood off a bunch of tees today that a lot of guys probably would be hitting driver and still be 30 yards behind me. So I mean, my length is definitely such an advantage. Even though we're all hitting shots into the green, I mean, I've got a lot of wedges, and so when it's forced carry like that, I mean, I'm going to have an advantage. I just got to take advantage of it and hit good shots and make some putts.
Yesterday you spoke about how this is a championship that you wanted to win to complete the senior trifecta. What does it mean to now have won each of those?
Well, it's pretty neat because, over the years, I think I've been playing in the CDGA events since like 1997, 98, the state am for 18, 19 straight years before I missed one. And, I always wanted to try to, earn a trophy. And so, it was nice to get this done. Hopefully I'll have a few more in me, but, it's tough. There's a lot of good competition and good players, I mean, Doug didn't have his A game today, but he's a solid player. So, I mean, anybody can beat anybody,
This being the first championship of the CDGA season, how can a win like this springboard the rest of your season moving forward?
Well, I didn't really think about that, but, the crazy thing about it is Peoria spring we've had, I've been playing better this spring than I did all last year. And so I felt really good coming into it. Other than yesterday, I made some bogeys in the front 9 that really left a bad taste in my mouth. I've been playing well, so I'm hoping that, I can continue this run. And, I mean, golf is funny. It's ebb and flows. You can't play good all the time, but I've been playing pretty solid for all the spring so far. So, yeah, I was happy to get it done.